Welcome back, everybody. The Baobab Sisters is a vocal group hailing all the way from Denmark who are popularly known for delivering South African music with music that is sang in Xhosa, Sotho and Zulu. They have worked with quite a number of local acts and continue to spread the message of diversity. Now, the founder of the group, Rikke Forchhammer, is a specialist in African choral music and has published choral booklets with African songs which have helped contribute towards their sound. We're now joined in studio by Rikke Forchhammer and group member Cipa Pape. Very good morning to you, ladies, and welcome.
Good morning.
Or should I say Sanbonani?
Sanbonani.
You guys hail all the way from Denmark, yet you sing in South African indigenous languages. How is that possible?
Well, it's a long story, but to make it very short, I was schooling in Tanzania, and I was the only white girl in a school for African girls for 2.5 years, and I loved them and I loved their songs.
Okay.
So I came back to Denmark, I studied music, and I came across the South African beautiful choral tradition, which is very rich and something very similar to some of our Danish songs, so we can really relate to the South African sounds.
Yeah.
So I specialized in that, and I formed this group of women, young women, 10 years ago, the Baobab Sisters, singing South African songs both in South Africa and in Denmark.
Why did you decide to go that route, though?
I think I needed the African choral sound in my ears to survive my life in Denmark. Because I really love it. I think your songs are fantastic. They're very beautiful and very strong, also connected to your whole life. So it's not only like music and then your life, but it's all intertwined. And that story is very interesting also for Denmark.
Sure. Now, Cipa, what has been the highlights of being part of this group?
There's been so many. I mean, I think one of the things that we've been very lucky is to collaborate with a lot of your most famous artists here in Denmark. Well, this is a picture actually from...
there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Don't you guys look beautiful?
From Lesotho. This is from very many years ago when we were in Lesotho performing there. That was also a very beautiful trip, and I think we've met some people we've collaborated. One of the first we collaborated with was Hugh Masekela. Okay. He actually heard us perform to Desmond Tutu's 80th birthday, and he heard us live on television.
Wow.
And then Hugh Masekela called us up and asked us to do a collaboration. And then from there on, we just kept on, meeting new musicians and collaborating with a lot of beautiful artists here. And this trip, we've done a huge concert at Joburg Theatre together with Insika from the Soil.
Oh, from the Soil, yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
And then Vusinova as well, which was the first time we've met him on this trip. Yeah.
You guys have been around for quite a while now.
Yes.
How do you go about selecting some of the songs that you'll be performing?
Well, I think Rikke has, she's been doing this for many, many years. Yeah. So she's collected quite a few. But I think also during the last 10 years, every time we're here, when we hear a song on the street or when we visit people or even the people we collaborate with, we kind of like, if we hear something, we're kind of like, oh, can you write the songs down? Right. Can you translate it? Can you learn us? Can you teach us? So we're always trying to find new songs and just, you're always very interested in what's going on down here.
And then we take them to Denmark, we record them or whatever, or listen to them on CDs, and then I write the music down and the words down. We always make sure to get the right words and the right translations because we don't speak Zulu. And we don't speak Xhosa.
You only sing in Zulu.
But we only sing, so sometimes people on the street, they come and speak to us in Zulu because we've just done a Zulu song and then we don't know what they're saying. But then I write the music down and then I teach the women how to sing the different parts, and then we come down here and make sure that the lyrics are correct and that the dance moves are correct and everything. We really have some very nice partners down here who help us.
Okay, I mean, you've had quite a number of performances in the country. Do you want to take us through who you worked with and where those performances were?
Yes, so many. Yeah, so many. So many. But as you said, Hugh Masekela, we have done a big collaboration with him when he was alive, and he introduced us to a very nice vocal quartet called I Complete that we've been working with. They have also been in Denmark. We always go to Alex where there's a youth choir, Voce de Alex, and sing with them. And they have also visited us in Denmark, so we sort of try to really collaborate with different groups. And then this last trip is very much in Sika, because he has done a whole album where he has composed songs for Baobab Sisters.
Together with another group was called Soulfire Town.
Those watching this interview for the first time are quite enchanted and enthralled, and actually it has aroused so much interest as to who these guys are. So where can they see you perform? What can we expect from you in the future?
Well, I think what you can expect is that in hopefully 3 weeks' time, 1 month's time, there will be released a single from this new album together with Insika and a group called Soulfire Town. And from there on, we hope that this new single will spark an interest, and hopefully we'll be back very soon to do more concerts.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, but for now, actually, we're leaving on Monday, so this we're doing like a video shoot in this weekend, and then that's going to be the end for this trip.
All right.
Ladies,
unfortunately, we don't have much time, but thank you so much for joining us, and keep the South African languages, flourishing in international markets. We appreciate your time. Well, that was Rikke Forchhammer and Cipa Pape talking to us about the Baobab Sisters, from an all-female group from Denmark who specialize in African music. Now, the group has been in the country quite a number of times, performing with a number of other local acts. Let's take a short break now.